Hey, this is Mrs. J. So we're going to look at putting the puzzle piece together into a puzzle cube. Before you do this, you should have all of your shapes made and you should have all of your drawing shapes made. Make sure that your drawing sheets are proper with color in the isometric, ISO top, front, side views lined up, and at least 3 dimensions. We really only want 3 dimensions. We want overall height, overall width, and overall depth. Once you have those and saved, we can look at making your entire puzzle cube. Now, I know some of you have gone on and done this on your own, which is great that you're working ahead and trying to understand the process. So you want to make sure that you're also doing it properly. So if you already made your puzzle cube in here, go ahead and save that, but let's try it again. Let's make a new one. So you want to open up one of your parts. Ideally, it would be a part that if you're holding your puzzle cube in your hand, it would be one of the ones that were actually touching your hand. So it'll be at the bottom of your cube. It really does not matter, but to make it visually understandable, have it hold in your hand, have one of the pieces from the bottom. So this one I already made. It was one of our practice pieces. What you want to do is bring in one more piece, not all of them, one more. So you open up your data panel. You make sure that you're in your puzzle cube and you open up the one that you think you might want to start with. So I just opened up this one already. So I'm going to go to this green one. I'm going to bring it in to put this together. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to insert it into current design. It's going to put it exactly where you made it. I made that green piece on the origin, the blue piece is on the origin. So it looks like, oh my God, it doesn't work, but it does. All you have to do is grab one of these arrows and move it out of the way. You could rotate it if you wanted to put it in the direction you want it to go, but it's really not necessary because that happens as we put it together. So if you grab one of these arrows, it lets you rotate, 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 rotate. And you can do it here. So we actually have 6 degrees of freedom, right? We can go up, down here, side, side here, and around here. That's 2, 4, 6. 6 degrees of freedom, 6 degrees of rotation around the axes. Plural, all the axes, right? 2 around each of the 3 axes, X, Y, and Z planes. If you think you might want to do this more than once, before you have done that step, so undo, 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 undo. I play with it too much. Get out of there. You could take your bottom one and make a copy. And just click OK. And it gives you that there. I would rename it because it gets confusing. Just add the word copy or to. Oh, I forgot. When you rename, you have to hit enter on your keyboard. You can't just click. And I do that all the time. Otherwise, it resets the name. Okay, that's a copy. So I know I'm in the original one. Let's try that again. Go to my green piece, right click, insert into current design. Drag it away from the origin. It makes it so big. I don't know why. I'm going to close this. Okay. Use my hand tool. If you use the hand tool down here, it's called pan. You can drag things around. Okay, that's far enough away. I'm going to hit enter. So now I'm going to tell my green piece to go with the blue piece. Now I know you can move them by double clicking and having that arrow come up like we just saw a minute ago. But let's do it properly. Go to assemble. And we're going to use joints. Joints only. Just joints. Joint. Oh, my PC is going to die. These gaming laptops have no battery. All right, let me see if I do this quick. Construct. Nope. Assemble. Joint. I'm trying to stick to the centers. I can click all the edges and be really specific about the edges, but this is a cube. No big deal. Center. Stay in the center. See if you hover. See all those centers? I'm going to get the center of this one. The center of this one. I can see through it, right? So you see where I'm going? I'm not going here. I'm going in there carefully. So I'll get the edge. I get in there. It does flip it and rotate it and change it. So you have to practice how you're going to move this. Once it's in there for good. Hit OK. If you don't like the way it goes, you have to come back out and try different edges. Do that for all 5 of your pieces. It's a pain in the butt until you get it. Once you get it, it takes seconds. You just have to give your brain a chance to catch up. When you're all done, you'll have a finished cube. So have fun. Enjoy.